So just close your eyes and just really, again, connect with your physical body. Make sure you're as grounded as possible. And for the purposes of this channeling exercise, we are going to set an intention to connect with one of your personal galactic healing guides. So we're going to be working with the ascended galactic masters and the ascended galactic beings. And as part of this, we're going to go on a bit of a journey. So begin to raise your vibration just by breathing in light into your heart. Again, just establish in your mind that you are the center of your universe. You are a divine being in a human body. And as you breathe light and love into your heart, breathing it in from divine source above you, from Mother Earth below you, and from the universe around you, from all of the stars and galaxies and light sources of our universe, from our sun, our portal of light, our source of light. And imagine a big, huge pillar or column of light opening around you now, and we're going to go on a journey, and we're going to travel up in consciousness, just imagining that we're traveling. We're still connected to our bodies, but for the purposes of this, we're going to imagine we are traveling upwards. Really, we're expanding our awareness outwards. I want you to imagine that you're traveling up this column of light out the top of the crown of your head, and you're traveling up and up and up, and you're traveling up into the sky, past all those fluffy white clouds, and you're traveling out past the Earth's atmosphere, and you're traveling towards the sun, traveling right in towards Helios, that heavenly body of light. And you get closer and closer and closer to the sun, and as you get closer to the sun, you might see some of the solar flares from the sun. You might feel some heat. You might begin to feel your vibration really start to raise now as you take in more and more potent and powerful light from our sun. And as you approach the sun, you realize that it is a portal, it's an opening, it's a doorway. A doorway of blazing golden light, golden fire. And as you enter this portal, you're surrounded by this blazing golden light now, and you feel your energy field begin to blaze with this light. And you realize that you are also giving off this light. You realize that your light is compatible to this light, this golden blazing light. As you become the embodiment of the Christ light, the Christ consciousness, which is blazing from our sun. I want you to imagine that as you are exploring this realm of the sun, because it is like a doorway, but it is like a realm. It's another dimension that you have entered. That some wonderful solar beings are appearing around you. These are the guardians of this portal, this dimension of our sun, Helios. Imagine that you can see these fiery beings around you, and they are bringing you a blessing of the golden ray, placing a cloak of golden light around you, and placing a crown on your head which is shaped like the rays of the sun, with points coming off it. Giving you a blessing of solar light and energy. And the message they bring is that you will bring this blessing of solar energy back into your daily life at the end of this experience, to give you more physical energy in your daily life and to give you more energy to get things done that you need to get done. This energy will bring you practical energy. It's creation energy. So it will help you to ground your projects into your 3D reality, because it will give you the determination, the resolve, the time, the energy, and the enthusiasm and excitement to begin to create that which is in alignment with your highest good. But we're going to continue our journey on now to go and meet with our galactic healing guides. And so you carry on through the portal of the sun and out into the galaxy beyond. And as you travel through space, you can see the light from one particular star seems to be glowing brighter than all the others. And the light from this star is so bright and beautiful that it seems to be calling you. And as you gaze at the light from this star, you can see that it is shining with a particular color. And I want you to just take note of what color is shining from this star. It might be subtle, but I want you to travel in consciousness towards this star now. That star is your destination, and as you travel towards it, the star seems to be getting bigger and bigger. The light from the star is calling you. It's calling you home. The star now becomes so big that it fills your entire vision with light, the most vibrant, beautiful light, and the most exquisite cosmic color. You travel into the star now, and you find yourself in an incredible dimension of light, a beautiful chamber of light. You can feel love radiating through your entire being. And you can sense beings of light around you, and you feel so much love for these beings. You recognize their energy. You know that these beings are your galactic family. Some of them you may even recognize in energy as people that have incarnated with you here on this planet. Perhaps family or friends that are on this path. Maybe they're not on this path yet. Feel yourself now being surrounded by these beings as they welcome you home. And I want you to imagine that stepping towards you now is one of these beings in particular. The most loving connection. You feel nothing but unconditional love and joy at this reunion. You recognize this soul. You don't know how, but you know that you know this being. You recognize the love that you have for this being as a love that crosses time and space. I want you to imagine what this being, what their energy feels like. Really feel the love, but feel the particular quality of their love, as though you can feel this being's personality now. As though you can feel their love radiating towards you. I want you to imagine now that as this being steps closer, you can see how tall they are. If you could imagine how tall this being might be, how tall would they be? I want you to imagine that you can see details of their features. Are they humanoid? Do they have 2 legs and 2 arms? Are they bipedal beings? Are they etheric, or do they have skin as we have skin? And what is the texture of their skin or of their makeup? I want you to imagine that you can gaze into their eyes. Can you imagine the shape of their head? Can you imagine any facial features? As you gaze into their eyes, just have an exchange of pure love and feel your heart open and feel love like light, like a beautiful pink glowing light radiating from the center of their heart into the center of your heart, and then radiate that love light back into their heart and really feel the love flowing between you. Feel the acknowledgement and know that it's totally safe to be in the presence of these beings because they are your family of light. And this one being in particular, you have the most incredible relationship with. This is soul family. And they only have your highest and best interests at heart. I want you to imagine now that your galactic healing guide is placing in your left hand a small gift, a symbol of their love for you. I want you to look at this gift. Really gaze at this gift and see what this symbol is. Because in the coming weeks, you're going to see an example of this gift in your physical reality somewhere as validation that you have indeed connected with your galactic healing guide here today. I want you to place this symbol or this gift into your heart now as the acknowledgement that you have connected with this being. And I want you to imagine that this loving guide is now leaning in close to you and speaking a message in your left ear. The left is our receiving side. If, however, you tend to experience your clairaudience on the right side, you can ask your guide to speak it in your right ear if you would prefer. Allow your logical mind to relax. Thank your logical mind. And just ask yourself, if I could imagine that this being of light was giving me a message, what might I imagine they would be saying to me? And allow yourself to relax and just receive. The message may not come with words to begin with. It may come with a feeling. See if you can describe your experience as fully as possible. What does this transmission feel like? What is the energy that is coming through in this message? And if you do want to write any notes, you can. Use all of your senses to explore the nature and the qualities of this experience. What does this being want me to hear? What does this being want me to feel? If this being could be represented by a perfume or a scent, what would you be smelling in that place? If there was a taste or a flavor that you might be tasting, it could be a flavor of a memory. What would you be tasting in this moment? If you could reach out and touch the hand of your healing guide in this moment, what would the texture of their hand feel like? Would it be cool to the touch or warm? Would it be tangible, solid, like a human hand? Would it be viscous, made of light? Just using all of your imagination and your senses to allow yourself to create the best possible representation in your mind of your personal galactic healing guide. If you have any questions for your healing guide, you may ask them now. And I'm going to leave you for a time, just to spend a good amount of time now with your healing guide, to connect with them fully, to ask any questions you need to of them, to receive any guidance or any healing that you need. You may feel, you may receive energy transmission. You may receive attunement or activations in this process. Some of you may receive a transmission of language of light So if you need to channel in sound, you may. So I'll go silent now. So I am being asked to channel some language of light for the group from Andromeda, and this is an activation of, it's like a gift of sound, but it's to do with music and invoking and activating our throat chakras, but the musical quality of our throat chakras. And I have a beautiful guide here with me. Her name is Smeralda. Not Esmeralda, but Smeralda. And she's absolutely beautiful. She's coming in a really beautiful pale green light. And she looks a bit like an insect. She has gossamer wings like a dragonfly that sit around her like a cloak. At the moment they're kind of pointing down. She has these beautiful antennae coming out of her where her eyebrows would be, and a really small, sweet mouth like the mouth of a cricket. And her heart is glowing with this most exquisite pink light. And she's saying that your voices naturally have a more musical quality. And that musical quality holds codes of love and light in it. It actually holds a nurturing tone in it. And as women, we forgot the song of our voices. We've forgotten. And we've been often told that our voices are shrill, or that the high voice is painful to the ears. But actually our voices, when honoured, are musical and are beautiful. And this is an activation, so be aware of the energy coming in as Smeralda channels this beautiful, these sounds. And I'm not too sure what these sounds are going to sound like, but I'm going to open to allow her to channel through. Return to love, your time has come. Sing of love and light on high. Return to and just feel your throat now opening and bringing in a beautiful pale green golden light into your voice and activating the golden honey qualities of your voice. Allowing the feminine quality of your voice, the nurturing quality, to be activated. And in this group we are all women, but if I do share this recording, this includes men, to be able to access that feminine healing aspect of our voices and to remember our truth. But I'm going to give you a little bit more time now with your own healing guides, and just to connect with them again if there's any last minute information or messages or anything you would like to say to them. It is a two-way conversation, so let them know how you feel and perhaps offer them some gratitude from your heart to theirs. And just blessing your guide with so much love. Imagine you are embracing them now in your heart. And feel or see light codes coming from their eyes and their heart into your eyes, awakening your consciousness even more, and feeling light codes being gifted through the eyes into the pineal gland at the center of your brain. Just dissolving any veils that need to be dissolved around the pineal to awaken you to more of your own intuitive gifts. Feeling light from their heart coming into your heart now, expanding your heart even more into deeper levels of love, deeper levels of heart intelligence. And feel a gift from their solar plexus now into your power center, sharing of their divine power with you, awakening you to your own divine power, letting you know that you are supported. And these three centers, these three treasures, these three divine aspects of you, the higher self, the middle self, and the lower self, coming into alignment. And it's time to bid farewell now to our galactic healing guides. So just say thank you to them for everything that you have received in this moment. And commit this meeting to memory, knowing that you're forging new beautiful memories with these soul family. And you carry them in your heart. Imagine now, as you bid farewell to your guide and to all of the beings that have gathered around you, you are traveling back from your star now, traveling back through the galaxy. Traveling back towards our solar system and our beloved Helios, our sun, coming back through the gateway of the sun, saying hello to all of those fiery beings as they give you more gifts of light, energy and healing, vibrancy. Feel your vitality returning as you travel through our sun. And feel your own energy field illuminated. And as you travel back towards the earth, imagine that your energy field is blazing like the light of a shooting star, like a comet. You're leaving a trail of sparkling light behind you. And you're gifting this light to the earth. As you fly towards the earth, you fly around the earth. You do a 360-degree flight path around the equator. And then you do a flight path up and over and around the earth. And then around the earth in all directions, leaving this trail of light, sprinkling light like divine angel dust all over the earth, sending sparks of light into the planet, into the hearts of anyone who needs a little more love in their life, into any areas where there is perhaps darkness or unrest. Sending this gift of light into our beloved earth, into humanity, for all the animals, the people, the plants, and Mother Earth herself. And then as you fly over the earth, you can see a map of your country. And you start to descend through the Earth's atmosphere, down through the sky, and down through the ceiling of the room where you began this exercise. And you find that you're floating above your body, and you travel down through your crown chakra, right down into your heart center once again. And placing your consciousness in your heart center, expand your consciousness so that it fills your entire physical body, allowing your consciousness to become body-shaped once again. And just imagine that pillar of light just dissolving around you. Bring yourself right back into the room. Imagine that you can feel the room around you once again. Feel your physical body and your connection to your body. Feel your connection to the earth plane. And before you open your eyes, really create the room around you in as much as you can in your mind. Come back to your normal reality. Imagine the floor, the walls, and the ceiling around you. And just shrink your energy so that it is contained within your physical body. And when you feel that you are fully back and fully grounded, you might want to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can open your eyes and bring this beautiful experience and all of those gifts right back into your waking reality, remembering that you're going to see the symbol that your guide gave you somewhere in your waking reality in the next couple of weeks, as validation that you have indeed had this experience with your guide. And opening your eyes and coming all the way back.